Hey everyone, so it's Sarah. Today we are doing a first impression / product review, and the product that we will be reviewing today is a little bit different than what I've done in the past, and it's actually on the Vamp stamp. So the Vamp stamp is a liner stamp, so like a wing stamp for your liner, and it's meant to make doing your liner a whole lot easier. So funny story / not really funny story at all is I tried to film this video a couple days ago, and half the time that I was recording I actually wasn't recording. So like I did my first impressions, was talking, and then I realized that my camera wasn't recording. So then I was like, hey, oh my god, wiped it off because it was a mess. Anyways, you'll see the I'll include a clip of what the result was of that. And then I went and used the larger size, and same thing, I wasn't recording. You think after the first time I would have learned, but I didn't. My first impression didn't go so good. It was a little bit difficult, so what happened was I used the NYC liquid liner first of all, which is like a very liquidy liquid liner, and it was a disaster. I stamped it, and like I guess I kind of wiggled it around a little bit, and it was just this big glob. It didn't look like eyeliner at all. Like I said, I'll insert a clip of the after effect of that. Guys, I just told you all my first impressions. Told you everything else about the product. I tried it. As you can see, it was a fail, and I wasn't recording. It's one of those days. Alright, let me go take this off and start again. I have two different sizes here. So I have the medium size. And basically, so it says Vamp stamp, and it's like these little rubber stamps on the end. And they are like a little arrow. And then they have a left side and a right side. So you obviously use it depending what eye you're putting it on. And they have a little, I'll try and focus this in for you. So if you notice the little divot on this side, the little like triangle, not the pointed end, but the other side. So that's basically for you to be able to line it up with the corner, the wrong eye. What the heck? Hold on. I'm doing this in the viewfinder, which is backwards. Okay, so basically what you do is you line up the corner there with the corner of your eye so that it's symmetrical and even every time. So I got the medium size, and I also got the large. They do not offer a small size. I don't know why they skipped that one, but they did. So there is a huge size difference between the two of these. So I'll show you them side by side. So obviously large is on this side, medium is on this side. But you can tell there's a huge difference in the size of the wing. So I'm going to work after this, so I kind of got to be careful, but I'm going to try both because why not? Taking one for the team, you know, if I go to work and my makeup looks crazy, I already do look a little crazy now, it's fine. So hopefully we record the whole way through now, and let's get started. We're going to start by hitting this crazy freaking hair that I got going on back, and I'm just gonna save myself the trouble and use the Stilo liner because, like I said, I used the really liquidy liner, which I thought would have been better because it would have made a better, darker stamp, but it made a huge mess. So we are going to try the medium on the right eye, and then we'll try the large on the left, and then I'll just make them both large, I guess, before I go to work. We'll take the large off and put the medium. I don't know yet, okay? This is for Sarah to deal with in the future. So like I said, you take the side that you're going with and you match it up. What the heck am I doing? To the. Okay, let me go in a little bit closer. Up close and personal with my horrendous brows. Boop, boop. Okay, right side, there we go. So basically what you do is, because there, like I said, is that little divot there, you match that up with the corner of your eye, and you just press down. Now, something I did find with the trial version before was if you rock it back and forth, it makes a big mess. I figured like I needed to press it on the back and then like on the front. No. So we're literally just gonna plop her down. I know this is technically not a first impressions because I did my first impression, but I'm sharing with you my first impressions from the previous video where I wasn't recording. So, medium, right side. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my liquid liner and I'm just going to paint over it, basically. Wish me luck. Don't get it in your hair. Well, that didn't work very well. As you can see, it's like super faint. It didn't really help that I went over it again. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a makeup wipe and wipe off the excess liner there, because that was kind of a fail, and I'm just going to wipe off the liner as well. Let me try and put a little bit more on this time and do it a little bit faster so maybe it doesn't dry as quickly. Okay, well, that one's definitely darker, but it's also quite messy. Like, there's no real sharp point to it. So I'm going to try and clean this up a little bit. It actually doesn't look that bad at all. It is quite a dramatic wing for it being like a medium size. It's definitely bigger than what I thought it was going to be. And I think I will go back and clean it up after with a little bit of like concealer just right here. But not bad. I would say it was quite good if I didn't have to do it a second time, because I did have to take off some of my makeup there, but it was quite easy for me to fix. So like I said, I'm going to go clean up the bottom a little bit afterwards. So we're going to do the other eye now. And we are going to be brave and use the large one. And I can only imagine how big this one's going to be because the medium is huge. So, same thing. Although I don't see much of a size difference between the two, I'm not going to lie. I feel like I actually like this one better because it gave me quite a bit better of a point, and the line restrictor now could have just been I was better with this one, but I really wanted to, like, I don't feel like I pressed the whole thing on because my eye is like obviously has a bit of a dent, so I just pressed it once. I didn't, like I said, rock it back and forth because I was scared that I was gonna mess it up. But I have to say, last time that I did this and this time, that I've liked the large ones better. And yeah, so I'm gonna finish this wing. We're gonna compare, see if there's that big of a difference, like if you really need the medium and the large. But so I don't know if these are worth the $73 that I paid for the two of them. However, I will keep using them because I have them. I'm going to go finish the rest of my makeup, aka put lashes on because I look a little crazy without them. And I'll be right back and we will share my final thoughts. Alright guys, so I am back with lashes on and kind of feel like a real completed person now. Stupid addiction to lashes, I tell you. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out which side I like better. So close up, I think I like the long side better because I feel like it made a much cleaner line. Whereas far away, I like the medium side better because it's more like, I mean, even the medium size is pretty big for me. There isn't a huge difference between the size of the medium and the large, however. So I wouldn't say that you needed both. Alright, so here is a close-up. This is the large. And that is the medium. You can see the medium is a lot shakier, it's a lot thicker, I think it is an okay product. I'm not like over the moon obsessed with it, but I also don't hate it. I think that you need to practice using it. It doesn't just come right off the bat. So I don't know, that's like a little bit of a weird thing for me because I feel like it's supposed to be for beginners, so I feel like it should be really easy to use where you have to practice this in order to get it right. So from far away, I think the wings look great. I only had to clean them up like minimally, but like close up, I can see like a little tiny bit of bumps. Like it's not perfect. So I think if you're already pretty good at liner, then I wouldn't invest in these, especially if you do not live in the States because they are hella expensive otherwise. Another good thing about these is once you buy them, I'm pretty sure you're going to have them forever. You're never going to have to reinvest them unless like you have a dog that chews them or, I don't know, you lose them. Other than that, they're never going to wear out. I don't hate them, but I'm not over the moon obsessed with them. I feel like I'm going to keep practicing using them, and I feel like I will end up really liking them. I feel like it did take me a lot less time than me doing liquid liner because I sit there forever and like I'm trying to make it nice and then I take some off and then I'd have to redo it. And like I feel like it takes me a very long time to do my liquid liner. So I feel like it is quite a time saver as long as you get it right. It sucks having to go take your makeup off, especially if you are like me and I do my foundation before I do my liner and eyeshadow most of the time. So it sucks if you make a mistake because then you're taking your foundation off, you gotta kind of put more on, blah, blah, blah. But I think if you are a beginner and you want to try out winged liner, I think these are a great product. Like I said, if you're in the States, I would check one out. It's pretty cheap, 25 bucks, and I'm pretty sure it cost me $2 for shipping within the States. So yeah. That's really it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you can see more videos from me in the future. And we will see you all again very soon. Bye, everyone!